What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, OG is back, man. You guys already know what time it is with me. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. But anyways, you guys are probably wondering why OG has his sweater on. Well, because it's a little cold out here, and it's a little bit of water is falling out the sky. Can't say it's a rain, but it's a light drizzle right now. But I don't want to be stuck out right there in my outside backyard studio that you guys usually see me doing my videos from and get rained on. So anyways, I got to give a shout out to all my supporters, the people that's been supporting my channel, my subscribers, my followers, and especially my channel members, man. I really appreciate you guys. Once again, this is a fitness channel. For those of you that are just now tuning into my channel, this is a fitness channel with a twist. I usually start off talking about fitness, something about nutrition, or just anything that has to do with conditioning and bettering your overall wellness. I usually will address something about that. And I'm going to touch on a couple things today because I was asked of this, and I know I've spoken on them in the past, but I'll touch on them briefly. But it's a fitness channel. I start off with fitness, and I end with usually a little story or something that one of my subscribers asked me to touch on. One of my subscribers actually asked me to touch on Keefy D. I was gonna touch on Mr. Lefty's Gunplay because I had a run-in with Lefty Gunplay's Homeboy yesterday. So if you guys want me to touch on that, let me know down there in the comments. You know what I mean? Give me a thumbs up, showing that you want me to touch on that. Okay. So anyways, if you guys want to get started in your fitness journey, you already know, man, shoot me a DM on my Instagram, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. All we have to do is jump on a phone call, go over some, a few details. You'll give me a quick rundown on what your lifestyle is like and what current condition you're in, your physical condition that you're currently in. And we will come up with a solid blueprint to help you better your condition. Because right here on my program, I've helped many people break their limited beliefs. A lot of people came in broken, and now they're walking around with the education and the tools that I provided for them, and they're living on a daily, with the tools and knowledge that I provided for them, and they're living their best life now. I'm speaking for the people that are looking to become more physically fit and healthy. You may not want to come on here and get signed up to get, yoked up, beefed up, or whatever. You may just want to start working on your health again, because health is wealth, man. You know what I mean? You got to be on your A game. That's the only way you're going to be able to perform at your peak performance in life. You got to be physically fit internally. You know what I mean? You really have to work on that, people, because like I said, I've seen it happen numerous times. It happened to one of my new sign-ons. He waited till the last minute, and he encountered a serious problem, medical condition, and it landed him in the hospital. But he's doing great. Like I said, I gave a shout out to my team member, Mr. Pierre. We're waiting for you to come back, G. But you're looking good, though. Physical therapy, it's very important. So anyways, I had someone ask me about seed oils again and HIIT exercises. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you up to date on this stuff, okay, with seed oils, man, because they're often labeled as heart healthy, but the truth is, they are the worst thing you can cook with. Okay, vegetable oils don't come from veggies, man. Vegetable seed oils are highly processed oils that are processed with high heat and chemical solvents. And when heat is added to refined oils, toxic byproducts like trans fats are created. So that's why they're not good for you, people. Trust and believe when I tell you this stuff. A lot of this stuff that people are using in these so-called healthy restaurants, it's reheated oils, and every time you reheat it, it becomes worse for you than it is good. Now, if you want to use a vegetable oil, use some extra virgin olive oil, but don't you use it as an oil to cook with on low temperatures and stuff. You don't want to bring high heat to it, you know. But all these other oils that you see out there in the market, claiming vegetable oils, they're seed oils. They're highly processed. You know what I mean? They've been manipulated. So stay away from that stuff, man. And one other thing now, on HIIT exercises, okay? With HIIT exercises, I'm going to explain to you what HIIT exercises are, okay? It's a high intensity, short duration exercise that produces, you know, a high spike in growth hormone. That's what it will do, okay? Excuse me. So by you performing these HIIT exercises, don't do them too often, because you can get injured behind doing HIIT exercises, because you're actually applying 100+% to what you're doing. You're giving it your all out, you know. So you got to make sure that you're in fairly good health, you know, when you're doing something like that. Especially, you don't want to be doing this type of stuff if you have heart conditions, okay? So yeah, typically a HIIT exercise is for about 30 to 60 seconds, and then you'd rest for a couple minutes. You'd only do this, like I said, maybe 3 to 7 times per workout, and do it just a few times a week, people, okay? In HIIT exercises, the key factor is that it stimulates muscle growth before you do a HIIT, okay? So exercises make sure, you know, before you do HIIT exercises, make sure you don't have no injuries. Make sure you don't have poor muscle recovery, because when you do HIIT exercises, like I said, it puts a lot of strain on your muscles, and you want to be, you know, in fairly good condition, people, you know, because like I said, you know, you can't just pull up walking out of a bar, you know, pull up from walking out of a bar and having cigarettes and decide you're going to enter a marathon. It's just not going to work. You know what I mean? You ain't going to be able to pull through with it. So it's just like anything in life. You know what I mean? You gotta baby step it. You know, so if you need help with this stuff and guidance on this, that's why I tell you, you need to put your ego and the pride to the side and reach out to somebody that knows what they're doing. With me, I do this stuff day in, day out. I'm a full-time online fitness coach. So if you really want to get started on becoming that best version of yourself and start understanding more about this physical fitness lifestyle, then you really need to get on the phone with me, and I'll go over a lot of details with you and explain the way stuff works. I'll even give you, you know, some free advice. You know, I had an individual from I guess he was from the National Guard, reach out to me yesterday and ask my opinion on TRT. You know, at the end of the day, like I've said in my other videos, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? If your body really requires that that supplement in order for you to function in life better, hey, so be it. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm just someone that's giving, let me rephrase that. I'm just someone that's exercising my freedom of speech, you know, and sharing experiences that work for me, you know. So I'm not trying to give no medical advice or anything like that, because at the end of the day, I'm just an online fitness coach that's done research and educated himself through reading books, you know, and actually dealing with other people that are in the same line of business that I am currently in. So yeah, always check with your physician before you make any changes in your lifestyle. Mandatory, okay? If you want to get started, like I said, on your overall appearance, on dropping weight, on becoming healthy again, or getting ripped and fit, shoot me a DM on my Instagram, high_power_fitness_, or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com, and I will get you going, okay? Back to the hit exercises. I'm going to tell you for the beginners, the best hit exercise is sprinting, okay? How to sprint to burn fat. Sprint as fast as you can for a very short duration, anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. Rest, a couple minutes. It may take longer, 2 to 4 minutes. And then repeat this 4 to 6 times, and then only do this a couple times a week. And I guarantee that will intensify your fat burning. Now, you got to keep in mind, when you first start doing this stuff, you're going to tap into your sugar supply, okay? It usually takes anywhere, 3 to 5 months to tap into your fat supply. So like I said, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's something that you got to dedicate yourself to and be patient and trust the process. That's what I always emphasize to every last one of my team members. Trust the process. Every last one of them has. They've trusted the process and they've gotten results. You got to keep it real with yourself and be honest with yourself. Take a look in that mirror and ask yourself, did this shit happen to me overnight? Absolutely not. It took years and years of abuse and excuses why you shouldn't have to hit the gym and just stop at the lunch truck or the Circle K's or the 7-Elevens and grab that quick bite to eat. And I'm guilty myself. I've done it many times. Especially when I was out there fucking running amok, man. You would always see me with that fucking Gulp 64 filled with fucking, it was just a straight sugar drink, fucking, oh my God, it was ridiculous. I had a fucking stomach that looked like Santa Claus, It is what it is. Carbohydrates. Everybody thinks it's a fat buildup when you look down at your feet and see that gut. No, it's overindulging in carbohydrates, excessive carbs. So anyways, people, yeah, like I said, I was going to touch on Mr. Lefty Gunplays Homeboy because I did have a run-in with him yesterday. If you guys want me to elaborate a little bit on that and speak on that, hey, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. But today, I'm going to take it way back. Tupac Shakur, my boy. I love that dude. He was a lyricist from another level. This is just my opinion. I don't think anybody could compare to that cat. Rest in peace, fucking Mr. Shakur. That was music for my time. And I'm only touching on this because one of my subscribers, Mr. Carshow123, you asked me if I could elaborate on this. And his alleged killer, I haven't really did no research on this individual. I don't care to. You know what I mean? I have to take care of my own personal things in life and, make sure that everything's on point with, everything that goes on around here with me. So, but this Keefy D, he's, from my understanding, he's a person that did too much of this on social media. Got his ass caught up. Like I've said to all these people that are out here fishing and trying to stir shit up, I hold back on a lot of stuff. And the reason is because there's a lot of people that view these channels. You ain't going to get me to incriminate myself. Heck no. I'm out here pushing that good vibe. I'm a full-time online fitness coach, and this is what I do. I help change people's lives. So anyways, back to Keefy D. Yes, I went rambling on. That's what this OG does. And I'm just saying that for you new subscribers and people that are viewing. Keefy D, supposedly this individual was attacked at the Metropolitan Jail in Las Vegas. I looked slightly into it, but it looked like it was old news, G. I didn't see anything new on that. He had a confrontation with another inmate there, and went heads up with them, and obviously he's going to be charged with a battery, him and the other guy. From my understanding, where I come from, that's called mutual combat. It's usually something that it won't stick. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody complaining or signing anything saying that they want to press charges, obviously. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying from my point of view. It could be a touchy situation with the second part of the question that you asked about too, if he's going to get dealt with in prison. Now you got to keep in mind he comes from well, he falls underneath a different umbrella. He's underneath the brothers' umbrellas. This day of age, I really don't know how they get down, G. But if he were caught up back when I was doing time, there could be double standards to his situation. And the reason is because some people may embrace what he allegedly did to Mr. Tupac. And the reason is because not all brothers, how should I say, are a union in there. You know, there's a divisionary between them. You know, you got I'm not even going to say the factions. If you know, you know. If you've done time, you guys already know. You guys are very familiar with the Crips and the Bloods and all that. And the brothers, you know, I mean, they're always doing they're lining them up in the county. That's their get down. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's the way they do their thing, and we do our part as far as because we do coexist with each other. We mind our own business. We actually will create a little racket for them. You know what I mean? That way it doesn't fuck up the program, and we do this out of respect, and they do it vice versa. You know, I'm not referring to like in county jail, but like when you hit like Supermax and stuff like that, you know, it's a little bit more structured there. You know, there's people that are looking at longer periods of time, so there will be more structure, and we do show that respect because respect is everything behind them walls and behind them electric fences and just in the county jail. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as this individual, will he be dealt with if he were to do time down here? I can't speak for this day of age, but I could tell you one thing. He would also be a trophy as well, because Tupac had a lot of love. Man, Tupac was, that was the guy, man, back in the day. You know, I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters. Yeah, there's a lot of rappers out there like fucking Cube, that was never a banger and all that, but he's just he had that lyrical flow, you know. It was gangster rap at its best, you know. And Tupac, he just took it to a whole different level. To this day, I don't think there's anybody as good as Tupac, but that's my personal opinion. You know what I mean? That's the music I grew up off of, you know, that gangster rap, and a lot of other old rap groups, but I'm not going to mention their names. But yeah, so as far as that, yes, I do ramble on a lot. That's a touchy situation. It's not really something that I could touch on, G. So hopefully this elaborates a little bit on what you were asking of me. Times have changed, but during my time, more than likely he would get the blues. Straight up, he would become a trophy. Straight up. I'm gonna keep it real and 100% with you, you know. But at the end of the day, again, there would be that slight few that would have been supporting him as well. But would they have had his back if he were put into that position to answer the piper? Probably not. He would get what he has coming to him, and I would believe the majority would rule that he would be removed. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, this video it's went on long enough. If you want to get started in your fitness journey, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Man, there ain't nothing to it but to do. You can't talk about it. You just got to be about it. Now, with that being said, enjoy this day. Stay dry. If you're over here in Southern Cali, the rain is here, baby. It is what it is. We could all use it, though. Now get up and get yours. Let's do this.